They plagiarize the word of YAHAYAH. Follow along with me. To whom it may concern. If you stand on the side of YAHAYAH, stand right here. Let's read the word from YAHAYAH's prophets and from his own mouth so you can discern and decide and make a decision to go against the maker, the potter, when we are the clay, or you're going to be as the clay and be submissive to the potter and to the maker, the creator, YAHAYAH of hosts. Check how they plagiarize and deceived you with these texts and corrupted these texts with corrupted translations. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 13. And YAHAYAH said, because this people draw near with their mouth and honor me with their lips, while their hearts are far from me, and their fear of me is a commandment taught by men, right? The other nations or wicked people, heathens, trying to teach how to fear and keep the law, the way and order of YAHAYAH. Contrary, speaking with a what? Perverse mouth, right? Now let's go to Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 31. And they come to you as people come, and they sit before you as my people. And they hear what you say, but they will not do it. For with lustful talk, perverseness, right, in their mouths, they act. Their hearts or their heart is set on their what? Own gain, their own way, their own pride, not the way of the potter, not the way of the maker, the creator, YAHAYAH, not his instructions. They're contrary to his word. Now here goes the plagiarized verse right here, right? So when you go into Matthew and it says, you hypocrites, what did Isaiah prophesy of you when he said, this people honors me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men, right? Right here, they are applying this to JC, that myth, that idol of the New Testament. When in Isaiah and Ezekiel, it's applied to YAHAYAH. So this is where they give the notion that JC and the creator, the potter, the maker, the father are one, deceiving you with confusion when YAHAYAH spoke himself, where you should be able to discern that this is contrary to what YAHAYAH has been teaching and speaking. This is contrary. You have to be able to discern, right? But check this out. I want to go a little deeper. Now, I'm going to start a little up, right? And I'm going to start at verse 9 to bring some value to the text, right? So we can put things in proper text. The context, right? It says, YAHAYAH says, astonish yourselves and be astonished, right? Be shocked, right? Blind yourselves and be blind. Be drunk, but not with wine. Stagger, but not with strong drink. For the for YAHAYAH, for YAHAYAH has poured out upon you a spirit of what? Deep sleep, and has closed your eyes, the prophets, right? And covered your heads. Let's break this down. YAHAYAH has closed your eyes that you may not see things, understand things, or if you have a vision, you're not able to discern it correctly, interpret it right? And has covered your heads that you may have delusions and um, falsified information within your visions, within your thoughts, upon your bed, even in your waking life, right? And why has YAHAYAH did this? Because we turned from YAHAYAH and start following the ways of the heathen, following things that's contrary and perverse, that's different in teaching of YAHAYAH, listening to idols, listening to men listening to anything that's contrary to YAHAYAH, right? Then verse 11. And the vision of this has become to you like the words of a book that is sealed with when men gave it to one who can read, saying, read this, and he says, I cannot read, for it is sealed. And when they give the book to one who cannot read, saying, read this, he says, I cannot read. Now, this is where you get to right here. And YAHAYAH said, because this people draw near with their mouths and honor me with their lips, while their hearts are far from me, right? And their fear of me is a law taught by men. So this is why YAHAYAH has done this, because the majority of us are into Christianity or some different form of spirituality, or some different form of teaching ideology. And they swearing up and down that they honor and worship the power, the God, the King of Yasharallah, which is YAHAYAH of hosts. But in reality, they worship laws, commandments, instructions, and teachings by men, other nations, that's contrary and perverse of the word of YAHAYAH, right? And that's what he's sick of. So then you get down to verse 14. Therefore, behold, I will again do wonderful things with this people, with wonder upon wonder, and the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the discernment of their discerning men shall be hidden. For YAHAYAH is not going to reveal all things unto them. YAHAYAH is not going to reveal it to them because of their foolish ways. That's contrary to him, because they're not about him only. Check it out. I'm going to continue though. Stay right there. So now YAHAYAH is going to address the problem, and he's going to tell you out his mouth. This is not JC talking. This is YAHAYAH talking. YAHAYAH is not telling you to listen to JC. He's telling you to listen to his counsel. Check it out. Verse 15. I, meaning I, you, who hide deep from YAHAYAH your counsel, right? Whose deeds are in dark, and who say, who sees us? Who sees our iniquity? Who sees our wrong? For the Creator is just a sky daddy or something else, right? Who knows us? YAHAYAH don't. The power of Abraham don't, right? You turn things upside down, make it contrary. You flip the truth. You very acrobatic with it. Shall the potter be regarded as the clay? Should the creation be the creator now? You call yourself gods and goddesses, right? Then it says that the thing made should say of its maker, he did not make me. That's what we say, right? We are our own idols, our own gods, right? Is it not yet a very little while? Hold on. No, hold on. Go back. He did not make me, or the thing formed say of him, who formed it? He has no understanding, right? For YAHAYAH, remember, he said he took it from him because we are into words and instructions and laws and ways of men and not of the Creator. Then it says in verse 17, is it not yet a very little while until Lebanon shall be turned into a fruit field, and the fruit field shall be regarded as a forest? And that day the deaf shall hear the words of a book, and out of their gloom and darkness the eyes of the blind shall see. The meek, the humble, shall obtain fresh joy in YAHAYAH. The humble. The majority of us are prideful and arrogant. Messianic Israelites are, Christians are, and different spirituality and ideologies. You are arrogant. So YAHAYAH is for the meek, the humble. And the poor among mankind shall exalt the Holy One of Yasharallah, YAHAYAH, because like the poor is in need of what? They have lost it all. And they need, what do they need most to gain? YAHAYAH's love and favor and deliverance, right? Then it says, for the ruthless shall come to nothing, and the scoffer, those who mock, shall cease, and all who wish to do evil shall be cut off unalive. Who by a word making man out to be an offender, and lay a snare for him who reproves in the gate, and with an empty plea turn aside him who is in the right. You mock someone who's teaching and speaking the right and doing the right and trying to instruct you. So you mock him and turn people to believe and trust in a lie. YAHAYAH hates that.